Right. Well, here we are. Yes, I think we can officially start. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this, the 29th Manchester Phenology meeting. Yay! Yes, absolutely. I can see you. I can see you. They're cheering and shouting. I'm sure you are muted, I think. Is that right? Yes, I think you should all be muted, but you should have your cameras on if you can. We like to see people. Absolutely, yes. Muted when you're not speaking. Obviously, if you're giving a talk or something like that, then do just unmute yourself. So, but yes, welcome, welcome indeed. Here we are again. Yes, here we are again online. Yes, aren't we? Of course, not everybody. It's not again for everybody. We do have our traditions in the MFM, don't we? And there are many people who come again and again for 20 years or something. But there are also people I know who are here for the first time. So you especially are very welcome. It would be very boring if it were just exactly the same faces for 29 years now, is it? So absolutely, a very special welcome to those of you that are here for the first time. You are one of us now. Right, but for those of you that were here last time, yes, here we are again, yeah, online. Yeah, absolutely. A bit unfortunate, isn't it? But there is progress. There is progress, isn't there? Yes. If you were here last time, you will remember I was running this from my bedroom. But now, yep, the COVID measures are much better here. Now I can actually come into the university. The university is open. So here we are. Things are definitely getting better. But we are online, aren't we? Because I think that was the right decision. I don't know. You can be discussing amongst yourselves. Was it the right thing to do? Certainly when we had to make the decision, which was back in December, people were closing down. The things were closing down. It was Omicron, wasn't it? It just emerged. And that we were going to have to book rooms there, and there was no chance that was going to happen. So we thought, absolutely, we'll just do it online again. I think I could be in Manchester. I could have gone to Manchester, and I think various people in Europe could have gone to Manchester, but I know that people further afield do not have travel budgets at all this year because of COVID. So we would have been a diminished band. So absolutely, we went for the decision to do it online, and we thought about, should we do it hybrid, and then everybody ran away screaming from that idea because, yeah, hybrid conferences, in my experience, I'm sure they can be made to work, but why don't we just all have the same experience wherever we are? We'll all be online. So yes, here we are. We are here. But where is here? Yes, I'm not in Manchester, despite this being the Manchester Phenology meeting. I'm here in Edinburgh. Some of you are in Manchester. Many of you, obviously, have been all over the place here. We have people. I was trying to count up. Do we have people in every time zone? Maybe not, but we do have people in the very extreme sort of early morning time zones, and we do have people in very extreme sort of late night time zones, that sort of thing. There are some people who are asleep right now. They should wake up, shouldn't they? Wake up and listen. No, absolutely. They will maybe be watching this later, won't they? They will, I'm sure, be tuning into this recording. So hello to you. But where are we? If you were here last year, you'll know that we started a tradition. So we will continue it here, and the tradition is partly to go around the world and just see where other people are. So you're not just talking to me, No, I'm not just talking. You're not just listening to me for half an hour. So yeah, why don't we have a bit of a chat, or a bit of hear a little bit from other people in other time zones. These are going to be, we have prepared this. These are various people from the advisory board. Of course, this is not a one-man band. There are many other people that do various things to make this work. So yes, let us hear from some other people around the world. How are you? What time is it? How have things been this past year? And of course, the first place that we need to go is Manchester, isn't it? And Pat, yeah, there you go. Are you in Manchester?
I am. Now, Tommy, am I audible?
You are to me, absolutely.
Okay, well, hello from Manchester, everyone. It is 12:41 in Manchester, I'll have you know. And I'm mainly here to tell you that Manchester misses you. And those of you who are Manchester regulars will know that there's always kind of a strange heat wave in Manchester during the MFM. The MFM makes the sun shine on us. Well, not so much this year. In the physical absence of the MFM delegates, we have kind of more typical Mancunian weather, grey, rainy, that kind of thing. But talking about who is and who isn't in Manchester, I have got with me one more participant, one more advisory board member has in fact traveled to Manchester to watch the MFM online. So here is Kun, and some of you know, and I think Kun is a canary in the gold mine, and next year you will all be able to travel and join us in person as well.
Hooray! Yes. Well, hello to Manchester. See, Manchester does still exist, even though the rest of you might not be there. It's good to have that confirmed. And if you were here last year, you'll know that there's a leap that we need to make now around the world. We're maintaining some traditions here. From after Manchester, we need to go to Montreal. Is that right, Heather? Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How is
Hi,
Montreal?
everyone. Montreal is lovely. You can see behind me, right? It is warm, although I'm thinking geography and weather facts going on here. In the last month, it's gone from 0 to 32 degrees, right? And then back and forth a couple of times. So it's normal spring in Montreal. And it's 7:42 in the morning here. So I got up a little early to come and say hi to everybody. And one other thing, I just realized a fun geography fact yesterday. I was like, how far away am I from Manchester? And I am around 5,000 kilometers away from Manchester. And next week, I am starting a road trip where I'm going to drive 5,000 kilometers in the other direction. So I'll be 10,000 kilometers away from Manchester, and I will still be in Canada when I'm done. So I can get very far away from Manchester, but I am there in my heart today.
Absolutely. Very pleased to hear it. So yes, and where do we go? Where do we go after Montreal? Let's come back to Europe. Why not? But obviously not back to Britain. Continental Europe, maybe. Let's see. Oh, hang on. I need to. There we go. Chico, yes. Where are you? You move around. So where are you now? How is it where you are?
Hello, hi there. I was supposed to be in Barcelona actually, but I traveled to Leuven, Flanders, but only for a week because I wanted to be closer to Manchester. So that was the main reason, of course. And as in Canada, today's a beautiful spring day, partly cloudy. I think I can show you our garden. I wanted to do that. And I think the temperature now is 18 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I think most international conferences this spring are being done in person, right? And I think we should do so next year too. So let's hope for that. But yeah, for the meantime, let's all make the online MFM a special one, both inspiring and cool and relaxed at the same time, as I think it was last year. And I think that's all on my side, and see you around.
Absolutely right. Yes, indeed. What's the weather like where you are? Could be anything. Let's see what the weather is like in Morocco, shall we? Yes, Nabila, how are you? How are things?
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Yes. The weather in Morocco is nice. It's 23 Celsius today. It's the same time zone as Manchester, and it's also lunchtime. And I got some black tea, which I already have served with my lunch in Manchester. So I want to have something from Manchester. I am lucky that we're having Manchester MFM online this year, although many of us don't like it, but I couldn't make it last year. So it's a chance for me to try it online. Although I miss to see everybody else, and the thing we do after the meetings and the dinners and the get together. And so I hope we can do it all in person next year. And I'm looking forward to the MFM this time.
Yes, absolutely. Surely we'll be able to get that together next year. Absolutely. Right. So where should we go next? We're ticking off the continents, aren't we? So let's go over to Japan. Yes, absolutely. Let's how are things over there? What's the time? It's yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, hi everyone. It's a 8:45 in the evening here in Sendai, a northern part of Japan. Actually, in the daytime, it was very, very hot here, and it was around 25 degrees Celsius. But now, it's 8:45, in the evening, so it's 14 or 13 degrees, which is much cooler than daytime. Quite comfortable. Yeah, I'm still in my office, and I had a class 30 minutes ago, so just no chance to go home. But of course, after I finish this, then I want to go home. And well, the things here are pretty good, and people are going to restaurants and social events and watching sports outside and concerts. So I think tend to be normal, but except one thing, the wearing a mask. As you may know, everyone here is still wearing a mask, regardless of outside and inside. And because of the COVID, the number of conferences I attended the last 2 years has decreased. In addition, to me, due to workplace restrictions, there is still no chance to attend any international conferences in person. So I really, really miss Manchester, and I'm really happy to be here and happy to be seeing you again. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you in a different sessions in this conference. Okay, back to you.
Cool. Excellent. Right. So, yeah, where should we go now? Yeah, so let's go back. Let's go round the back of the world, shall we? Across the Pacific, maybe back to to North America. So, Stuart, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana. It's about I guess it would be about 18 degrees Celsius, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. I am in my, I have a small office room in my house. That's where my Zoom studio is. I've been a Manchester regular since I first presented a paper in 2002 and quickly became addicted to this conference. I've presented a paper almost every year over the last 20 years. It's a great place for phonology because you hear so many different perspectives on phonology, and we all share just a love for phonological patterns in natural languages. And so I'm looking forward for this conference and to meet in person next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but that's right. Yes, we have a very diverse set of people, and that's the way we like it. Right. Okay. One more. Let's do one more. Where should we go? Where should we go last? How about the northernmost university in the world? Is that right, Martin? Are you in Tromsø? Yeah. Is that where you are, Howard?
Yes, that's where I am. I'm in Tromsø. That's about almost 400 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, and yeah, I guess that's the northernmost university. Yeah, yesterday I still had a patch of snow in my backyard, and but today it's 14 degrees plus, which is really hot up here, or considered hot by us. Yeah, the COVID situation here is everything's pretty much back to normal. I'm in my office, I'm teaching in the classroom, and so I'm really optimistic that we'll meet in person again in Manchester next year. And yeah, that's it from the north.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. So there we go. That was a little trip around the world for you there, indeed. Maybe you can situate yourself in one of those time zones. Maybe not. I'm sure there are many others too. But yeah. So that's us, and there are many more of you now. People joining as we speak. Right. I have just one last thing to do before we start. We've got a few minutes, so I will indeed. What will I do? I will. Have a quick look at the program. Yes, can you see this? So this is what we've got to look forward to. I hope you've been scanning through it carefully. I'm sure you have. I keep updating it, but not moving people around, trying to get chairs sorted. I think we've largely got chairs sorted. I'm not going to go through it in great detail, but I am going to point out a few things which I've already written to you at great length in multiple emails, so you'll probably know. But anyway, yes, imminently in a few minutes we will have 3 talk sessions, and these will be in breakout rooms. I'm going to set up 3 breakout rooms, and you should, when I open the breakout rooms, which you will see once I've done that, you will be able to move yourselves into the breakout room. So you should be able to open the breakout room thing and just join a particular thing. You can move between sessions, so if you want to, so that should all work fine. If not, then there should hopefully be somebody in the main room, at least for much of the time, to check it. So come and see. The talks are meant to be 20 minutes long, so do try to keep to time. We've asked chairs to turn on their microphone and tell you to stop if you don't, so that's meant to give a little bit of time at the start and the end of the session. So you might be waiting around a little bit, but that should all be fine. Right, so today that's it for breakout rooms. Otherwise, we're having this opening here. Hello. We will be having breaks, and then we'll be having the special session, and that will all just be obviously in this main Zoom room here. During the first break, we're going to try for one of our Zoom randomized meetings. We tried that last year, and it seemed to work. And the point there is, yeah, you can't really bump into people when you're on Zoom. So the idea is come along during the break. You've got a few minutes after the talks, you can go and get a drink or something, then come along. And if you're here at 2:40 Manchester time, I will be randomizing everybody in the room. So you might get to meet somebody and just say hello and find out who they are. Right, and then we have this special session. We didn't try one of those last year, but we are trying it here, and I am very much looking forward to it. I realize I don't have the title of the special session here, but it is second language phonology, isn't it? That kind of thing. And we have three speakers. I'll say more about that obviously during the session, but what we're doing is we're having the three speakers, no questions directly after the talks, because there's these sort of lengthy question and discussion period that we normally have at normal MFM. So we're going to sort of try and do that. But that is not all. That is not all for today. You may not go after that. Well, you may do for what? A short break. Yeah, as a half an hour break, you can go and get some food or something like that. But after that, you have to come back to Zoom for the quiz. And what will the quiz be? It will be the phonological quiz. It will be immensely enjoyable for everybody, I'm sure. Do come along. You don't need to know anybody to come along. You will be put in random teams again, and you just need to bring your head and think, be willing to answer some phonological kind of questions. So that's what we'll be doing. Tomorrow will be Thursday, and indeed I will send out another link for tomorrow, and it will be very largely sort of the same sort of thing for the talks. Obviously, the posters sessions are different. We have 2 poster sessions this year. Everybody will be together at the start, one Zoom room where we will play all of the 2-minute videos that people have put together. So we'll play all of those, everybody will see all of them, and then we'll have a whole set of breakout rooms so you can go and talk to whoever amongst this you are interested in. Then there's some more talks, and then there's Friday. After Thursday comes Friday, doesn't it? When we have talks, we have poster session, and we have talks, and then we will close and we will farewell. Yeah, so that was that. What else should I say? Discord, maybe I should mention Discord. I think I probably mentioned it multiple times, haven't I? But what Discord should allow is for you to download a copy of people's posters or presentations. If you are giving a talk, do upload your presentation or your handout or something like that. It's fine to do that just before you speak. If you're finishing it just 5 minutes before you go on to speak, that's fine. Upload it then up to Discord so people can have a look at it, download the presentation, that kind of thing. And so that's one of the main reasons that we're using Discord. You can ask general questions in the sort of general queries thing. If you don't know how something is meant to work, feel free to ask a question there. Otherwise, yes, you can also ask questions of speakers or poster presenters there as well. Everybody has a channel, and you can just log in. If you didn't get a chance to ask a question, you can type it into Discord, and so the conference can carry on after you've spoken or after the poster session. Right, I think that's pretty much it. Have I forgotten anything? I can see there's Discord messages popping up. You can stop the Discord messages popping up if you want to. I don't know how to do that, so I haven't done that. But I've just been told somebody has uploaded their poster. That is, or their thing. That is great. I am just session 1B. That would be that. I'm just renaming the breakout rooms. Session 1C. Okay, so the breakout rooms are now ready to go, and I think I have told you everything that I need to tell you, so I am going to stop the recording and we will get on with conference.